Hey, this is Third Eye of Providence. Thank you again for checking out the content. I kind of miss doing my Tarot Tuesday videos, so I decided it was about time to do my first pick a card style reading for YouTube. Typically, I do pick a card readings on my Instagram channel, so definitely head over to Third Eye of Providence at Instagram. Follow me over there if you like this type of content, because you will see a lot of that on Instagram. But like I said, felt called to do this reading today. We have three collectives that I've drawn cards for. We have picked cards from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, the Crystal Fairy cards, and the Dragon Oracles. So I will show you the collectives. You should take time to focus, see what spirit is calling you to, which group number you are. Let me give you a little example. This would be group number 1. This will be for group number 2. And we have group number 3. So let me give you another view, and then you'll be able to pause the video and focus for as long as you need to see what spirit is guiding you to. Okay, like I said, take this opportunity to pause the video so that you can focus on which collective you feel drawn to. Okay, here we have the collective group 1. Again, this is the crystal you chose. And let's get into your cards. So from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, you have number 13, Feeling the World. Feel free to pause the video to focus and zoom in on the cards if you need. We also have from the Crystal Fairies, the Clear Quartz Crystal Master. This brings you rainbow consciousness, Christ consciousness, the fire of the white light, and transmutation. And from the Dragon Oracle, you got the blue dragon from the Pleiades. This is preparing you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Beautiful energy. So intuitively, right off of the bat, I'm getting that you are a light worker of some kind or a star seed. These are something that you definitely identify with. An empath. You have the clear quartz crystal master here out. So this represents to me that you are on a path of mastery of some kind. This is a wizard. This is somebody who has multidimensional consciousness. This is somebody who works with many aspects of light, energy healing, things like that. And then with the dragon from the Pleiades here, especially with the heart chakra activation, I know that this is a person who is an old soul, somebody who was sent to Earth on a mission to help elevate the consciousness of this planet. And we see that here with the feeling the world. Number 13. This is a person who's an empath. You are a grid worker. You can feel the energy of the planet, people around you. This is also connected to the element of water. So you might be a water sign or have some heavy water placements in your chart for sure. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. So, feeling the world, number 13, it says, empathy reminds you that you are not alone. It's a beautiful capacity to feel the connectivity all around you, giving you a profound sense of belonging, a broader experience of being part of the larger whole. That said, it can also be overwhelming, especially when you don't know where you end and the rest of the world begins. Now is the time to be clear about your boundaries. Ask yourself whose energy you've tuned into. You might find it's not even yours. That makes sense. This is a big issue for light workers, especially empaths. It says if you are feeling off or drained when you're with someone, they may be siphoning your energy. In such an instance, this connection is not good for you, no matter how charismatic this person is or how attracted to them you feel. Do not mistake codependency for closeness or allow your boundaries to become too porous. Trust your instincts and take care of you. Practice saying no. Avoid the temptation to turn off and go numb. Instead, be present. Somewhere in the middle of this feeling spectrum is where the magic is. The spectrum. And the magic. Look at the wizard here. Definitely connected. Okay, it says, you're also being asked now to be aware of how your words and actions affect others. While it's not your job to determine how someone will respond to you, discernment is necessary. Be firm yet kind. Keep in mind that people-pleasing will not give you what you truly need. That said, your empathy is beautiful and important. It just has to be balanced in order for you to access its wondrous gifts. Today, celebrate the beauty of your sensitivity and that of others. Interesting. So Spirit wants you to master empathic boundaries. And the blue dragon from the Pleiades is here to assist you by giving you source healing so that you can speak from the heart. A blue dragon from the Pleiades has come to you today to offer you healing by lighting up a blue rose in each of your chakras. Relax and invite it to touch you and accept any energy it brings to you. Alternatively, it may have sought you to suggest you give beautiful blue Pleiadian healing under the law of grace to others. If you wish to do this, tell it that you are ready and it will activate a huge energetic blue rose in your heart so that you can direct source healing to a person or a situation. So if there is somebody who is draining your energy, my light worker friend here, you can ask for the blue dragon's assistance in helping you transmute. The mastery of this dragon will help you transmute the shadow aspects of the situation into the light. And that is what is to be a grid worker. And it is difficult work, but you were sent here to do this and you are capable. And this is a beautiful message. You definitely have a divine mission here on earth. And like I said, you are walking the path of the Ascended Masters. So more power to you, my light worker friend. I hope this message served you well. Feel free to leave a comment below if this resonates with you. And if there's any of the concepts or topics here that I mentioned that you're really not too familiar with, just leave a comment and I will be happy to clarify and engage with you and help you understand how all of these energies are connected. Thank you again for checking out this content. I love you guys so much. Okay, so we're moving on to collective number 2. This is the crystal that you were guided to for this reading. Now, from the Oracle of the 7 Energies, you have number 28, Broken Open. Feel free to pause the video so you can focus on the imagery in the cards and see what comes to you. From the Crystal Fairy card, you have the Citrine Crystal Fairy. This brings you the energies of ego, refinement, courage, self-control, and the solar plexus chakra. Interesting that there's a dragon on this because you have, from the Dragon Oracle, the Earth and Fire Dragon. Works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. Beautiful. So deeply connected. Okay, so intuitively what I'm getting off of this energies here very powerful solar plexus chakra and root chakra activations. Um, whoa. I'm getting definite fire sign, Leo, solar energy off of this. And I want to point out to you as well how the solar plexus is like super activated here. This is obviously like a full enlightenment, the lotus here representing that blossoming of spirit. But I do see how it's rooted, it's heart centered, and it's crown as well. And then the other thing too, with having two dragons appearing in this reading, dragon energy is it's very connected to the ideology of like yin and yang energies. So it's a very powerful multi-dimensional experience that's happened. So this is like something coming to you from beyond, an energy forcing something into a revelation into your life through ego, refinement, and self-control. So interesting. Okay, and then again, earth and fire dragon. You'll see how this dragon is connecting to the earth and using the element of fire. And again, this is talking about the ley lines here and the fifth dimensional. If you're not familiar with ley lines and you're not familiar with fifth dimensional energies, to sum that up for you, this is like using transmutational energy to heal areas of the earth and to activate high dimensional energies to elevate the consciousness of the planet, the structure of the planet, so that people in that area also experience elevated consciousness through the resonance of the energy in their environment. This is like a very powerful activating energy. So let's get into the card. Number 28, broken open. Okay. It says, there are situations in life when you see the values of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an even greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it, without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unforeseen sources, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption and self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase of leading to relief. Yet even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience of moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. Okay. Whew. Yeah, shaky energy now. So what I'm feeling, if I can describe this to you, is a cord cutting from the solar plexus energy. Something in your root chakra, your stability, your foundations. I want to say this might even be mother energy, like your mother earth. I'm seeing that imagery here. And there's some disconnection happening with the solar plexus, which is where our soul ties come from. And this has left you feeling broken open and exposed. Is showing you your shadow aspects of yourself, but it's ultimately transforming you into a super powerful person, somebody that has a lot of influence over others and their environment. Let's see what the Earth and Fire Dragon is saying. It says, "It is time for service. When you give, you receive. Humbly invoke these dragons and have a sense of power of the flaming orange fire combined with the grounding brown earth. Reach out a hand to touch the dragons. Then visualize Earth being crisscrossed with lines of golden light. Picture these dragons anchoring this golden energy wherever there are sacred places on the globe. Mentally place a golden flame at each of these sacred portals until you sense our planet lighting up. Whenever you are out walking or driving, ask the magnificent Earth and Fire dragons to travel along the ley lines below you. Bring the Christ light down through you so that they can distribute it where it's needed most. When you give, you receive. The Earth and Fire dragons will illuminate the challenges on your route ahead, and as soon as you have acknowledged them, they will dissolve those. This will smooth your path. It will also allow you to step lightly into your role as a master as the new Golden Age approaches." The Golden Age. Mastery. You riding the dragon. The dragon powering your way through this path is definitely something that is being shown here big time. Okay, my friend, I am so here for you. I understand that this is a difficult transitional time for you, and if there's anything I can do to assist you with further guidance, I'm definitely here for that. Feel free to leave a comment below if you'd like to connect, and if you need any assistance in interpreting this message further. Love you guys so much. Okay, and we've moved on to my collective group number 3. This is the crystal you chose. So let's see what cards have come out for you. From the Oracle of the 7 Energies, you have number 48, A Burst of Magic. Feel free to pause the video so you can focus on the cards and see any symbolism that speaks to you. From the Crystal Fairy cards, you have the Gargoyle, protection, safety, security, a guardian knight. And from the Dragon Oracle, you have the Emerald Dragon. This brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Gorgeous. So intuitively, I'm getting a lot of the connection of the green and the pink here. So this is very heart connected. Also, I'm seeing that there's something healing. There's a situation in your life that you're being protected from. That it's going to, these energies are going to heal this situation for you. Or that there's some kind of thing that you were protected from. Because what I'm seeing here is the gargoyle, sort of, out of the crystal fairies, the gargoyle sort of resembles the closest thing to a dragon, right? And there's a lot of green in this card, and you got the emerald dragon. And then in this card, you see how there is a lot of green beneath the lotus. The lotus is a representation of enlightenment, and the coloring is very close to the flowers here with the emerald dragon. So, heart healing of a situation in your root chakra, in your groundedness, in your security. is intuitively what I interpret from this. And there's something new that happens because of this. Okay, let's get into what the cards say. A burst of magic, number 48. Okay, so this card brings to you an epiphany. Sometimes you may find that something you'd been pondering or a dilemma you'd let go of revisits you without warning. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger may be just the right words arising in a conversation, a book, or a blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to the truth that has previously eluded you. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. This is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from Source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It's not an everyday gift. Inherent in this is the knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your loving partner, reminding you that you are not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, you always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and in tune with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. Be mindful today. When information pops up out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate this magical wisdom. Regardless of the subject of your inquiry, you will be transformed. Only good will come of this. That makes sense, and that's why we have the gargoyle here, because like I said, this is your knight in shining armor. This is your spirit guide protecting you. This is the dragon here to assist you in this serendipitous revelation that you're experiencing. So let's see what the Emerald Dragon has to say. Again, good fortune is coming. Receiving this card invites you to fill your aura with emerald light so that the emerald dragons can enter your field easily and consume all that no longer serves you. Breathe gently in and out of your third eye so that the emerald dragons can touch and open it. They will start to pull back your veils of illusion. This card indicates that you are ready to receive healing, love, and a cornucopia of wonderful things, so relax at a deep core level and invite these magnificent dragons to bring good fortune into your life. Remember to be grateful for all the good that comes your way. That is so interesting. So this dragon bringing in this healing and cosmic abundance, and this is a burst of magic in your life. Beautiful. This is a wonderful message for my group number 3. If this message resonates with you, if you're starting to see clarity, you're having an epiphany, you feel this heart healing, make sure to leave a comment below so that other people who chose this collective can have a revelation of their own and maybe understand what is happening in their life that is magic. If there is anything I can do to assist you with interpreting this reading further, make sure to leave a comment below and I'll be happy to engage with you if there's some concepts here that maybe you weren't too familiar with and you want me to clarify. I'd be more than happy to do that. Okay, my friends, I hope this message served you well, and thank you again for checking out this content.